Peace and love. Soul Group. It's that guy, Focus, got back with fucked up perspective. You've been lied to about everything. Everything. Whew. That's a big word. I had one of my Facebook friends send me a video and it just jumped out at me this morning. I went to my Facebook inbox and it said, Derek Dunlap, you've been lied to about everything. I can't wait to get in this one. And we're going to get into this video right after the troll. Hey, yo!
Now that's fucked up.
Perspective. About everything? Let's see.
You know, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire. They rub this in your fucking face. Mr. Gay Rass son, like harassing your ass. You know, you're Mr. Slave. You're getting fucked up the ass every which way from Sunday. Member berries, like your member, your penis, berries, your balls. Whether you stand or sit when you go to the bathroom, you're a little silly human slave. You know nothing of truth. They're rubbing this in your face that your new president was born a female. And you see him with his wife, who's really a man. And you see the children. They're all fake. Everything's fake. It's staged. You got a big dick up your ass right now, and you love it. It's that you love your dick in your mouth because you go pay your taxes and you cast your ball it, and you read your Bible, and you...
Oh, my God. Man, who is this guy? Quasiluminus. This guy is going in. Damn, who is this guy? I like this guy though. Let me let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing, D. Let him do his thing. Don't freeze up on me.
Put on your black satanic robe at graduation and you speak your black magic spells. You got balls on your chin because you suck so much dick. It's not even funny. You love eating booty, and we're not talking about like the good booty. We're talking about you eating the government's booty, how you suck the ass of your government, and it's toilet paper, it's all shit, it's all coming out the ass on your television. You're a transvestite, you know, Terrence and Phillip toilet paper. They rub this in your fucking face. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, he loves me, and I love you. So, vicariously through him, you know the song. What I'm saying is that Jesus the Son places his light into the hole at the center of the flat earth plane, and out from that hole comes the ash-trailing jet, the aurora borealis. You've been playing pin the tail on the donkey, bob for apples, ring around the rosy. Every game you play is showing you X marks the spot. You need to get here before you're dead, but you're too fucking stupid to see it. You suck on your member berries, and you're a filthy retard. You see nothing of truth. Looking at the South Park symbology, you see the goobacks. They love getting fucked up the ass. They came from the future to work for less. They're going to gay them out of the future. This is like the craziest thing. They rub this in your face, and that everything on the news is fake. That he's the geologist, he's the scientist, Randy, and he's taking the biggest shit of all. The earth is flat, not round, floating through space as an accident. You see the Katie Courics, it's measured in Katie Courics. That's your newscaster. They're telling you everything on the news is fake, and that your president is the reverse of what you know, that he's born a female, and everything you think you know to be true is a lie, that you're getting fucked up the ass, fossil fuels aren't even real, that your children, oh my God, they're going to all be confused. You see the stuff they put on MTV now? It's crazy. They'll do what they want, right? Boy with balls on chin, that's like crazy. And then the father over here, you know, you see this? It's all homosexual rape, pedophilia shit being rubbed in your face nonstop. Kyle, this is just crazy. He's posting on the children's elementary school dicks in the kids' mouths. Okay, that's what he's doing. He's putting member and berries in children's mouths on the elementary school website as skank, cunt, 57, whatever. Now you see, Jesus is the only one in imaginary. It's not Satan in imagination land. It's Jesus in imagination land. but not Satan. Isn't that funny? That Jesus is the Son. He turns the water into wine. He's the one who makes your grapes by turning the water into wine. You know, Mr. Gay Ras son, this is just funny with the member berries and standing or sitting for the national anthem. You know, are you a man? Do you stand or sit when you pee? That's what they're telling you. That you're a little, you know, it's the sissy stem that you're in right now. The system is the sissy stem. That, you know, they're rubbing this in your face. That you're the jackass. And everything that comes out of your mouth is shit. Literally shit. You were never shown a single truth in your whole life. So whatever you speak to someone is complete shit. It's Mr. Hanky the Christmas pew because it's the ass trilling light coming out of the asshole of the earth. You sit in a pew because it's the astral light, the asshole coming out of the black hole sun. You bow your head and pray to the black sun. See this, Terrence and Phillip? That's toilet paper. And you see, she's got the olive glass in her hand. I mean, she got the martini glass in the hand with the olive. It's the center of the flat earth plane. Santa comes down the shit chute into fire. Okay, he wants cookies and milk, like at the land of milk and honey is through the everyone enter her eye zone at the center of the flat earth plane where the aurora borealis is coming out. It's just that simple. Jesus is the sun. He goes round and round and round the flat earth plane, moving inward and outward, bringing the seasons. There's no way to fuck this up. The earth is flat with a dome and a hole, an exit hole. It's called the Holy of Holies. So you see your birth certificate, American Banknote Company. When you were born, they took the soul from you. Your parents gave it up willingly. And
hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes they say the truth hurts, you know, and I'm not one that's big on saying, now, this is the truth and this is a lie and this is I don't get into all of that, you know. I just take what you guys put in front of me. I've never heard of this guy. He has one of those straight, right up in your chest, right up in your face messages, and he got his own way of delivering his information. You know, I find it very humorous, but he hitting home on a lot of he hitting home on a lot of shit. Yes, he is. You know what I mean? I don't agree 100% with everything that, but listen, he ain't bullshit. This is deep. This is deep.
They put you down as a stillborn, lost at sea. So you're summoned to court because you're legally dead. You think you're alive, but I assure you, in the eyes of your masters, you are spiritually dead and claimed as such. Think you're on a ball floating through space as an accident. You're a stillborn. And, you have no eyes to see anything.
So, let me just touch this before this goes in. Like, if you guys can't discern this shit, like, from a higher perspective, if you're taking what he's saying literally, like with the English language, you're missing his whole point. Listen, when he says you're a stillborn, you're dead at birth, we're born into this make-believe life of the life. You know what I'm saying? We're trapped in a certain frequency, and we all know that. We were born into slaving. This is not the life that you perceive as being the life. You know what I mean? So we're already literally dead because when you're unable or limited on the life, when you're not able to take advantage of free will and create what you really want to create, we're dead, literally dead. We live to work right now in the Matrix. We're dead. It's just a slow death. That's what he meant by when he said you were stillborn. You were dead at birth. You were birthed into this reality, being attached to this body. You know what I mean? The life is inside of you and it's trapped. It's enclosed. It's encased. Literally dead. Literally a stillborn. You know, it's just a machine, you know, keeping this body. The body is like the respirator. You know, when you go into the hospital and they put you on a machine and it breathes for you, that's like the body is keeping your solar energy trapped. You know, the body is breathing. The breath of this motherfucker is deep. He kind of got me pumped up. His delivery is fucked up. He offends a lot of people, I can tell, but I can listen to this guy talk all day, talk shit all day, because a lot of what he's saying is the truth. Let's jump back in it. Computers acting crazy today. I hope I can hear it. A lot of this shit is giving like human beings by birth, lower animals. This is a monster. This is your carbon 666 monster. 666. Reptilian, which I talked about on another video. Reptilian, the monstering, subliminal, subconscious messages. American banknotes, Burger City makes you 100% a slave, socialist slave. Yeah, it's bringing it. Oh, you know this shit. Thank you, brother.
So you're summoned to court because you're legally dead. You think you're alive, but I assure you, in the eyes of your masters, you are spiritually dead and claimed as such. They took your soul print off your foot at birth. You are owned by the motherfucking devil. You don't have to like it. So, this is how shit works, people. It's all about your intent. Intent manifested. That's exactly how it's written. And intention under the universal golden rule, where you need to write out on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. And you do it on video, and you put a drop of your blood over your words, and you publish that video to YouTube titled Blood Over Intent. You tag it Blood Over Intent, and description Blood Over Intent. And it automatically ends up side by side, blood is thicker than water with your brethren. We're taking back reality. We're going to the Holy Grail to get our eternal life, and nobody can stop us. I have the Holy Spear, and it doesn't matter what name you call me. If I don't make videos, you're fucking dead because you're all a bunch of little pussies. You can't see anything. So I'm going to be the only one screaming this out for a couple of years because everybody's blind as a bat. And if I was you, I would type into your YouTube search Blood Over Intent. Scroll down, place your blood beside the rest of your brethren, and let's take back reality. As you see here, the Jesus
right here.
snakehead at the Vatican.
I'll keep the original link in the description box where you can check this out. I got to stop it right here for a reason. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This guy is definitely, he knows how to use energy. He knows the power of intent. And he knows the power of blood, sacrificing. All right. So now, here's my take on this. I just tell people to always go by how you feel. Okay. Now, when he said the blood over intent, heaven on earth, okay, it depends on what you perceive as heaven. Because when you shed your blood, when you do a blood sacrifice with intent, and you get a bunch of people to do that shit is powerful. Okay, this has been going on for a long time, these blood sacrifices. And this seems like, like a miniature blood sacrifice. And it just depends on what your intent is. Now, his intent is to bring heaven here on earth. But if you line up his frequency of delivery, you got to go by his vibration, right? His information is right on point. I just don't, it's like one of those comedians, you go to a comedy show and you get like the raunchy, graunchy, dirty. One of my favorites was the old guy with the ponytail. He said a lot of good stuff. I forget his name. An older guy. You guys know who I'm talking about. Great fucking jokes of how you piss your pants. But his delivery was rough around the edges, right? So when I say heaven here on earth, I think of peace. When I say heaven, right, in my little spirit, in my imagination, in my world, heaven, right, the one that I downloaded was no more darkness. Remember how they told us there'll be no more liars, no more thieves, no more sadness, right? No more death, right? You know how they taught us about heaven. So before you go spilling your blood, make sure this is your will. This is something that you want. Because this guy has a Pied Piper type of style. A lot of truth in what he says. If you what I say about truth, we have been lied to. Big time. Mostly everything like this guy is saying has been a total lie. Flat out. Flat out. I'm with him on that. 100-fold. Alright? But I don't know if I'm gonna spill my blood, right, with you on this heaven on earth thing. Because I don't think we are in the same vibration or going for the same type of heaven on earth, you know? And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against this guy. I'm just not gonna spill my blood with him on this little venture because I'm not feeling his vibration of the heaven on earth that I perceive. You know what I mean? You know, I'll spill my blood, but it gotta be bigger than this little, Napoleon complex, I'm better than you type shit. You know what I mean? I'm just not feeling that. Nothing personal against him. I'm just not feeling his energy, really. As far as taking the stand with him. Information, right on point. Humorous, he got his own little way of driving consciousness into, different type of people. But in no means am I spilling my blood with this guy. Just me. You know what I mean? If I got to spill my blood, I'm spilling it for something that I'm centered in, and that's puts me more in a balanced alignment. You know what I mean? Not for this type of shit. Let me know what you guys think about this video. The original link will be in the description box. Hey, if you got videos like this and you want us to watch these videos live, we building a little audience here. I'm gonna have some time this weekend to get a lot more content. I'm way bombarded with videos, but keep sending them. We're gonna catch up. Send your video link. Make sure it's YouTube, please. They just load up. It's easier for me to just play the videos, okay? Send them to the appropriate links in the description box. Let me know how you feel about this guy. I thought this was very entertaining. A lot of good facts in here. Will you spill your blood with this guy? Right now, I'm saying no. I wouldn't do it. Just my personal preference. I know what he's trying to do. I know why he wants to do it. I know the power in the blood, right? And I know if you get a lot of people with the same intent and you spill blood, it's like a form of black magic. All right? It's like a form of witchcraft. And I'm not saying witchcraft is like a good or bad thing. It's just very powerful shit. What he's talking about is powerful. I take nothing from that. And you can move a lot of shit, and your will be done when you get enough people with the same intent. But do you want this kind of heaven on earth? Right? I don't know. Let me know. Peace and love, Soul Group. Peace and love.